believe that LeBron is a great player by far. He's a great player, but he has to learn to be just a little more selfish. True, I can agree. But that's who he is. And when the game's on the line, most players resort back to who they are.
Yep.
And if who you are is a passer,
that's what you're gonna do.
You'll pass it. Yeah, and right. Well, he's always had a guy. Yeah, he's always had a guy who had ice cold veins on his team, even though he didn't have it. He had D Wade, killer.
Yeah.
Had a killer.
Yes, he did.
And now he has Kyrie Irving, killer.
Yeah.
So he doesn't mind deferring and giving that ball to the killer, because it's almost like I got 34, so it's cool.
Yeah, it's your turn now. You go ahead. You take this one.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So we're really trying to figure out what signature move he uses when that game's on the line. Paul Pierce uses a pump fake and all types of stuff.
Yes.
And he's far greater. LeBron is far greater than Paul Pierce, but he has a signature move.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be real tough. Yes, he did. Yeah. All right. So thanks for calling. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you stay tuned in every Monday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Have a good day. What? So there we got one. I'm going to write these down, and I'm going to see how far we get. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, the both of us beg to differ. And that was stutter step, step back.
Stutter step, step back. And you know,
Hey, we
here
rolling
come the
now.
Brownies.
We rolling now. I think we woke the people up. Heat 100 Radio. Call us. State your name and where you calling from. What's going on?
Yes, oh. What's up with you? I'm asking you, where? No, don't start your stuff. I said, what? Don't start. I said, what signature move does LeBron James have that makes the defender say, oh man, I can't let him get that shot? A corner three is not a signature move. That's a shot. Well, he's in the same boat with LeBron then. He'll be in the same boat with LeBron then. He doesn't have a signature move.
Nobody said it was a fault. We just asking a question.
We didn't say it was a fault. Yeah, nobody
Yeah,
cares.
but that's not you.
But listen
like,
to this.
Like you just said, those are the shots that he takes. Right? That's what you said. You said those are the shots that he takes. Now, if you were listening, we ran through a couple moves. Like we said, we go Kareem. Okay? Kareem had the sky hook. When he got the ball in the post and he set himself up for that sky hook,
you couldn't stop it.
You couldn't stop it. That's what we mean when we're saying, what is his signature move? And I mean, we're not saying it has to be a shot to win the game. It could be at any moment in the game. Hakeem had the dream shape. When he got the ball, low post baseline, he turned and shook and shot that jump shot.
Listen, the corner three.
Well, he just said he don't have a move, but you can't let him get the corner three.
Well, you do know that corner three.
It's the easiest one.
Yeah, well, the corner three is a play that they run for him to get the shot off.
And that's the easiest 3-pointer.
Right. And so they use Kyrie Irving.
No. I'm not disputing anything about him taking that shot. I'm just saying that's the easiest shot. So of course, like Baldy said, it's a play that they run for him, coaching wise. Of course, if I want my star to shoot this shot, I want to make it as easy as possible for him. I want to make him as comfortable as possible taking that shot. That's all we're saying about that just being the shot.
No, you're beyond that. No, you're beyond it. Listen to what I'm saying. LeBron James is not beyond being critiqued. He's not beyond that. The critique in his game is whether or not that cold killer still exists. Now we've seen him put up some crazy stats.
We know it's there
in seasons. We've seen him get, huh? It's still a question mark.
I don't think so.
How you figure?
I think y'all got the young LeBron still in your mouth. I think he's coming.
Okay.
He just did it
last season.
He just did it in game 2.
Last season.
He just did it in
last season in the finals. LeBron was averaging close to a triple-double. Correct?
Correct.
When that game was on the line and LeBron didn't take a shot for the last 4 minutes in the game, 2 games in a row, who went on a tear? Exactly. So when I say killer, I'm talking for 4 minutes you didn't touch the ball. KD did the same thing.
No, he wasn't that bad.
KD did the same thing. No, see, that's just your defense mechanism kicking in. I'm saying that when you have... No. Listen, Mark, when you got a guy on your team that will take those shots like D-Wade did, like Kyrie Irving did, it takes the pressure off LeBron to take that shot.
So what happened last night? So what happened last night?
I read your post.
Don't watch the highlights. You gotta watch the game.
Let me ask you a question, Mark.
Completely last night because I didn't see the full quarter.
Yeah, don't watch the highlights. Highlights are misleading.
No, I know that.
Very, very misleading.
Trust me, I know.
And let me ask you a question.
The highlights are
So,
misleading.
so listen to this. So, how many shots does LeBron James take per game in this series?
17, and he took 14 last night.
Okay. How many shots does he normally average through the season?
Like 17. That's a season average, is what I'm saying.
He averages 17 shots.
So,
Yeah, like 16, 17 shots.
so
He got like
if
20 shots, 20 plus shot takes a little more. He just cut that down when he was playing.
what happened last night? Last night he had a couple. There was a few moments for him to turn it up a notch.
Right.
When Boston cut it to within 6, then they cut it to 3,
Right.
then they cut it to 1, then they took a 1-point lead. So when is it time to turn up if you start? I just ran off 3 different, what was that, 3 or 4?
I didn't watch it last night.
Uh-huh.
What I did watch it, they came back. I seen him cut it back to 5 the first time. And he got back, they took him out of the game, they cut it to 5, he got back in the game, they took it up to 11, and they took him out of the game, and by the time I woke up, they had lost. What we do know is that his plus minus is unbelievable. When he's not on the court, they give up leads. That's what we do know. So I mean, I can't make no excuses. All I know is, it's funny how he said he's been killing the whole playoffs, and his competition is subpar. And then he had a bad game. And now, as you seen on your post ball, he's soft. He don't got the killer instinct. But he had it when he was on the floor by himself, so he brought him back from 25. And he did take the last shot when he was playing the Pacers.
I ain't worried about you taking the last shot. I'm not worried about him taking the last shot. I'm not worried about him taking the last shot. LeBron James left shots on the court that he didn't take. So don't tell me you had a bad game. You can't tell me you had a bad game when you don't do what you normally do on the court to solidify having a bad game. If you average 25 shots a game and you only take 10, I can't say you had a bad game. You didn't take the same shots.
I mean, I'm not, like I said, I don't know the exact number. I'll shoot it to you later when we talk later, but I'm almost sure he like 17, 18 shots a game, so he took 4 less shots than he normally does. That's not that big of a disparity.
You think not? Well, do the math. Do the math. He's a superstar. Man, ain't nobody trying to hear that. Listen. This is Eastern Conference playoff basketball. You talking about this is why they lost. That's why they lost last night. I'm trying to get my guys man, play basketball. Put them in foul trouble. Do your move, get to the basket, and show them the reason why they shouldn't even got a win. They shouldn't even got a win. And you can't tell me right now that their coach is not killing them right now. Why? Because he knows he should have done more. That's all I'm saying. I'm not talking about the one bad game.
Thanks for calling. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, I'll call you later.
Now see, we went through that, and I went through what? What did I go through, Ball? 4 different points at one time when he could have taken over the game. And again, we still are stuck with the one stutter step back jump shot as the signature move.
Now we got the corner jump shot.
We got the corner 3. Right, we got the corner 3. I still don't think, like, I kind of agree with you, but I don't think that that's a signature move because, like you said, that's a play that's run
for him to get a shot.
So that kind of lessens the fact of it being a signature move because, like you said, when plays break down, we know things happen. Like you said, anything happen Dream got the ball, or for perfect example, let's use the Charles Barkley